Right, guys, so we're going to look and do a little bit of revision about our debtors collection schedule. So I'm just going to start and show you how we calculate this. Now, this information comes from the grade 11 textbook, and we have to remember that with a debtor, we look at only the credit sales. So the very first thing you have to remember is that the information given to you, like here at the top, this here, is given to you as the total sales. And when we look at the debtors collection schedule, we look at only the credit sales. So in this activity, which is not written here, but is that they say that the credit sales is 40% of the total sales. So before we can decide what the debtors collection is, we have to remember that we need to look at the total sales and then find the credit sales of the total sales. So that's what you're going to do first. So it's, oh yes, and by the way, they ask you the debtors collection for January, February, and March. So we're not going to worry about these two 40% credit sales because we're not doing that collection. We're doing January, February, and March. So you have to work out the 40%, and you can do it with me. Let's see who's got the answer first.
January 112.
Yay! 112,000 is January. What is February? Tell me. 84. 84,000. What is March?
70,000.
70,000. And now, this is what we are concentrating on. So let's just make it, give it a color. Let's just do that. Can you still see everything? Must we change that so it's a bit more visible? You just see so that you can see what I'm talking about. Better? Right. So that is those are the amounts we are concentrating on. We are trying to find out what are we supposed to get? What are the debtors supposed to pay us back? Because they buy on account, they have 3 months sometimes to pay, sometimes 2 months, sometimes 1 month. But no matter what our policy is, they pay whenever they want to pay. And that's what we want to see, is that what can I expect from them? And then they use information from the previous years. So in this specific example here, they know by now that they will get 50% in the month of sale. Right? So in January, they're going to get the 50% of the January credit sale. Are we okay? But then they say, of that amount, that's why I'm putting it in brackets, you've got to get the answer first. So don't just trust your calculator, use your brains. Okay? So when you've got the answer, our information is saying minus the 5% of the January sales. Because they say 50% in the month of sale. February will have the 50% times, what's the amount? 84,000 minus the 5%. And guys, don't forget the minus 5%. Yes, Leanna?
Do we have it so that 5%, don't you? Like that 45%?
See if it's going to give you the same answer. I don't know. See, that's we never just accept. Let's have a look. Let's have a look. Does it give you the same answer?
No.
No. And the reason is, who can tell me what the reason is?
It's because it's not of that calculated amount, it's of the 84,000.
Yes. And that is why I put it like this. So make a note for yourself. This is where the problem can come in. Is that you can think, oh, I'm going to do 45%. But that's not what it is. It's not 45% of the 84. It's 50% of the 84. And of that amount, the answer, it's minus 5%. So So it's actually, you're taking 5% away of a lower amount. Do you understand that? So be aware of that. And then here, we're going to have our 50% of our 70,000. And don't forget, minus the 5%. That's our thinking, right? That's how we think, because of the information given to us here. The next thing is 30% in the month following the sale. So if I have 30% here, January, I'm going to have 30% of, and now, what now? Do I know what now? Do I know the amount? Which amount am I looking for?
84.
No, I'm glad you said that, because we're in January and we're getting the money the month after the sale.
Oh, it's
So we're looking for the December amount, can you see? And we haven't calculated it in advance, so we now have to take the 390,000 as the total sales, times the 40% to get the credit sales, which is the 156,000. Just want to change this color quickly for you. And now it's 30%. January is the month following December. Okay? So that is 30% of 156,000. Then this one will be 30% of 112,000. And then this one will be 30% of 84,000. Can you see how the thinking is? So what happened with what your answer was is you thought year in January is the month before February. Correct? Which is correct. But what is before January? Alright. So that is something that can happen when you try to do the debtors collection. So just be aware of that. Okay? And then we've got the last one that says 18% 2 months after the sale. So here I'm going to have 18% of
24.
Yes, well done. I first have to work this one out, correct? That one? First have to work out the 245,000. And what's that answer? Yes, 98,000. I first have to do that. And obviously you can do it in advance. I just want you to see that that's where I go. Because now January, right, is the second month after November. Are you with me? And they say 2 months after the sale. So the sale took place in November. January is the second month after November. So it's 18% of the 98,000. Then this one will be 18% of 156,000. And this one will be 18% of 112,000. Guys, so this is what my thinking is. We don't want to see this in the exam. I don't mind what you've done there. What I'm interested in is your actual collection, the actual amounts that we're going to get. So this is just our thinking. You can do this thinking bit anywhere on a piece of paper that's available to you during a test time. Could be the back of a page. Anywhere you can do that. But that's your thinking. I'm going to show you another format just now, which maybe for some of you it's easier. But I just want you to see how it works. I take my information, my first lot, and I do that for every month. And then I take the next lot and I do it for every month. And the next lot and I do it for every month. In order not to get confused. Are we right? Still okay there. Okay, so now I actually calculate. So what is that first answer? Yes, Leander?
That's 2% off after 12 months, but you calculate that before you get the 5 months.
2% written off after 3 months. If I were to do the April one, there is no third month here. Can you see? March is the second month. after January. I haven't got a third month. If I had a third month in April, I would take 2% of, now I'm in the fourth month, can you see? Are we alright with that?
Yes.
I would take the fourth month minus 2%. 2% of the fourth month. In the fourth month. Are you with me? Can I say that again? If you were to do in April, if the question is, so what amount is written off in April? April is the fourth month. April, May, February, January. Correct? So it seems to be December. So 2% of 156,000 we will never get. Okay, I'm going to say that again. Remember, this is debtors collection. So we are not in the collection worried about what we're not getting. We want to know what are we getting. Okay. But if you were to answer the question, so what is the amount that's written off? You would have taken, let's look at what's in front of us. In March, 4 months back, November, then I've got 4 months. Because that's, remember, that's 1 month, 2 months, same month, 1 month, 2 months, 3 months. Okay? So, here's the same month, like the February, same month, 1 month, 2 months, 3 months. Okay? So in February, are we together there? There's 1, 2, 3 months back. In February, we are not going to receive 2% of the 98,000. Do you understand that? Everyone. But since it's a collection, it's not in this table. Collection is what we receive. But you could be asked, what is the amount written off in February and in March? Then you know, you say, okay, February, the best thing to work is say, February is same, January is 1 month ago, 2 months ago, 3 months ago. So they say, after 3 months. So February is after 3 months. Do we follow how we count the months? That's the best way to do it, is to start with same. 1 back, 2 back, 3 back. Otherwise you're going to take the wrong month. Okay, but for collection, we don't put it in this table because we're not collecting that, not available money. So here we're going to have amounts. Who's going to give me the amounts? Let's see if you can get this one correct. What's the first one? That's taking a bit long. Who's going to try?
Do you think only 5?
No?
53.
That's not all.
No, I want to know what is this one, what is this one's answer? I'm going to put it there.
It's
53,200, yes. What is this one's answer for that first block? Yes?
3999.
Yes, 39,900. What is this one for the first block? Give me an answer.
33,250.
Yes, do I only have only one child in the class?
Problem.
What's the problem?
Don't know how to get these.
Don't know how to get those answers. Okay, so I have a shop, and it's sharp. You have a Casio, and you do it in a different way. But we need to get 112,000 times 50 divided by 100. On your case, Casio, I think. Is that correct? So if you do that, let's do it the first one. 112,000 times 50 divided by 100. That's giving you an answer of 56,000. Right? Now you've got to calculate what is 5% of 56,000. So it's now 56,000 times 5 divided by 100. And then that answer must be deducted from your 56,000. You still follow what I said?
Yes.
Okay, that's why I said a sharp is sharp, because my method is much shorter. But do you understand? If you have any other way that you want to work it out on your calculator, you are welcome to. Just use your brackets correctly. Okay. But Leander, you're right now. Okay, so everyone is happy about how to work it out. That's what I want to see, is I want to see where you are battling. Because sometimes you are battling with something that's very easy to fix. Alright. Okay, so let's do the next one. See if we can get it all right now. Try, Leander. We're now doing this 30,000 of 156,000. 30% of 156,000. 46? 800, yes! 46, 800, yes! Now you've got it. Let's do the next one. Sipho, are you going to try? Yes? Yes, 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 yes. Abungiwe, do you want to try the next one? Okay?
25,200.
I think that's right. Let me just double check. Yes, 25,200. So we've sorted out that little thing. That could have been a problem. Yippee! Right. Next one. That's the one that we want to sort out now. Try Ziana.
17,640.
17,640. Oh, goodness. Look where I wrote it. 17,640. Next one.
28,000.
Sorry?
28,080.
Is it 20,080? 156,000 times 30? No, man.
Times 18.
156,000 times 18%. 28,080. Well done, Bali. That is just what it is. And then the last one? 20,160. Did you all get that?
Yes.
Right. So we've sorted out the calculations. We sorted out the thinking according to the information, and we sorted out the calculations per thinking line, per instruction. And now the answer of this column, this answer, which I don't have space for, I don't think I'm going to get that in there. No, I'm just going to do it for now so that you can see. The answer to that is what we expect to get. 53,200 plus the 46,800 plus the 17,640 is giving me 117,640. That is the amount we are expecting to receive in cash from our debtors. So when we do our cash budget, this is the amount that will be the debtors' cash amount coming in January. Because remember, we're trying to do the cash budget later, so we need this amount from the debtors. Are we okay? And then here, what's that answer?
560.
Plus 33,600. What?
101.
Yes, 101,000. 80. 101,580. We're expecting that in February. And the last one?
78,610.
I'm going to listen to you right now. Just give me a second and check. I want to check. Tell me. 78,610. So this is our debtors collection, right? This is explaining to you what the debtors collection is. Any questions?